I'm curious about how you would apply that to whatever technique you're doing, what made it work for you on Dopesick, because your addiction drives you and it makes you do things that you know are wrong, things that you don't want to do. So can you talk about getting to that place?
Yeah, I mean, taking on that type of role, I immediately felt like such a big responsibility. And I just absolutely had to do everything right for her. And this story felt so much bigger than me. It is so much bigger than me. And I really, really felt that going into it. But there is no like set formula on how to take on something like that. There was a lot of research that went into it. I just, the book that Beth Macy wrote, Dopesick, was super informative and helpful for me. And then like it was the hardest part, I think, understanding was like how it affects someone emotionally. Like there's so much you can read on Google. It's more of just like the side effects, and it's just usually just these like lists that I kept running into. It's the same thing, but I actually ended up meeting someone on set that shared a similar experience to my character, and he was so important to my process and developing the character.
I just can't live like this anymore.
But yeah, there's so much internalized. There's so much that she goes through. One of the bigger things too is like keeping track of the level of withdrawals that she goes throughout the story. And because we're shooting like TV, we were going so out of order. Some days I was doing episode 7, and then the next day I was doing episode 2.
Oh, wow. I think that would be so hard.
Yeah, it was really, really tough. And I didn't know how I was going to do. So I actually created a spreadsheet, a Google Docs. I don't actually know how to work
chart
Google
to say like.
I don't know how to
where
work
she's
it.
at?
I don't know how to work Google Docs, but my sister helped me. Awesome. Yeah, so I would every time I would do a scene, I would like write in the little box of like, it's just so I could keep track of where she was emotionally, because it's so up and down, her journey. Yeah, it was really, really one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. But at the end of the day, like everybody that was a part of that show, like felt like we were all working towards one goal, and everybody had so much passion for it. And even like we would have like, I'd have like crew members coming up to me, sharing their personal stories with addiction, and it just makes me feel like so lucky to be able to be a part of something like that.
It was an incredible performance.
Thank you.
Unbelievable.
Thank you very much.